Okay, today I want to talk about Windows 8.1 Enterprise. Let me just get this out of the way over here. And I've got a Windows 8.1 Enterprise evaluation VM installed in VMware Workstation 10. Here it is now. I'm in the on the desktop itself. I'm logged in as myself here, and you can see the tiles. If you have a tablet PC, it looks very familiar to what you see on the tablet. This screen is not touch screen capable, but it does run in on my desktop fairly well as a VM. One of the neat features here is the weather. Bring up the weather tile. And you can see I've got the weather configured for my area, and this is coming from Bing Weather. Let me get back to the desktop, and I want to issue a command prompt here. Look at my IP address. I am on a network joined to a domain called homelandw.asuscom.com. Let me run an IP config, and let's take a look at the IP address. It says it's a 192.168.1.137, and that's what I statically assigned on this client. Let me go ahead and I want to run a netstat command here and pipe that out to netstat or results.txt, and let that run. It may not complete. I may have to stop it, but if it runs and finishes, fine. If not, I'll abort it and take a look at what we have so far. And let me go ahead and abort that. And we should have something on the file. So let me go ahead and do notepad netstat _res.txt. Let's take a look at that file. You can see there are lots of information here about active connections. These are the ports for TCP, for local address, for Win 811, listening state here on those. So let me go ahead and close that, and let me get out of this. Let's get into Control Panel, because I want to look at the connection. So I'm going to go ahead and type in Control Panel. And let me get into Control Panel here. And let's look at the Network and Sharing Center in the Windows 8.1 client. And as you can see, we do have connection to the Internet here. Look at the connection on Ethernet 0 here. It's actively accumulating sent and received packets here. Let's look at properties. Let's click on that, and it's not coming up for me. Here it comes. Alright, and let's get into the IPv4 connection and properties on that, so we can take a look. See, I do have it set for obtain IP address automatically, and this is the preferred DNS server, which is the server for that's running DNS, which is also running Active Directory domain services, and it is the domain controller on the domain 192.168.1.202. We'll confirm that here in a moment. Let me go ahead and close that, close this, and let's get out of that. Go back to the server domain controller. And let's go ahead and run an IP config here as well, so we can take a look at the IP address. And it is the 192.168.1.202, as I mentioned. All right, so let me exit out of this, and let's go back to the 8.1 client again. And I want to show you one other thing here on the 8.1 client. It's got some information off to the right here. If you let's see, and I can't get to it. Wanted to bring up Internet Explorer. That's what I wanted to do. So I'll click on that tile, bring up Internet Explorer, and show you that we are connected to the Internet through the connection. And if you look at the while I'm waiting for that to come up, if you look at your VM settings here for the virtual machine that I have set up for this client, I am setting up a network adapter that is bridged here, not NAT. I do have one processor, 1 gig of RAM devoted or allocated to it, 60 gigabyte hard drive allocation as well. And so it is a pretty beefy machine that I've got set up here for it. Let me click OK, get out of that. So we are on the web. It looks like Joan Rivers is brought out of coma. That's good. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and close this. And this has been a short demonstration of Windows 8.1 Enterprise. Have a nice day.